Answer your manager.
The cowardly.
I am your manager. What's up?
Welcome to the Customer Service Podcast, where we talk about the transaction from both sides of the counter. I am only K.
Ivermectin.
Big Don.
Jesus Christ, that kind of threw me off.
Ivermectin.
Yo, so
Excuse me.
Happy Sunday, brothers.
yeah,
happy Sunday.
Hi, guys.
How you
good
feel
week.
about these albums that just dropped? The Donda.
Donda.
That's your pick.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm going with Drizzy, baby.
It's pretty verse petty, you're.
Come on, baby. The Champagne Poppy click. That's my fucking vicariously. I live through Drizzy.
Okay.
Let's
I've
go,
been high
baby.
since the birth of my son.
I've been certified.
Remain
Nigga.
unfazed because his worst has been done.
All right.
That shit done been out 72 hours. Let's go.
Yeah, that's
Let's
all I've
fucking
been
go.
playing,
Yo,
bro.
honestly, I think like both albums are good.
I love you, Drake.
Opinion. Yo, look, hold on. Let me get my point. Both albums are good.
Go off left.
Donda is good. It's long as fuck, unnecessarily long, but I think Donda's good. I listened for production value and all these
6.5.
other pieces. All right, you give it a 6.5. I give it a 7.5.
So that pizza review.
I'll probably give it a 7.5.
That's fair.
Right?
That's pretty good.
And then you know, he got some hot features.
Too
on
many
there.
features.
I mean, so
And some of them I didn't know who it was on
I
it.
think that adds
Yeah,
to
that
the-
bothered me.
That kind of hurts if you don't know who
I
it
didn't
is
know
and
who
you
it
like them.
was. I was like, oh, I want to know who this is. This sounds good. I may enjoy theirs too.
You know, I like the
Kinda just keep
idea
it
of
favorite.
not writing the features, because if it's somebody who I'm checking for, then I'm gonna go to that song and I'm not gonna give the rest of the album the attention it deserves. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
fair, but
That's a
like
good
somehow, some way, whether
Yeah.
it's the credit to the song or like the album cover, because there's some dope people on there. It's like, who is this person? I don't know who the hell this person
Only
is.
50 Foreign is the only dude. And
That shit
you
was
could tell.
fire.
But like a couple of them, I was like, is this Ty Dolla $ign? Is this, you know, I was like, who is this?
That shit
Is
was
this a girl?
that
You know what I mean?
grid
Like,
off the
who's
grid.
who's singing right now?
That off the grid shit was fire.
I mean, you know, like I said, you
Shit
know,
was
Dirt voice, you know,
fire.
whole voice.
Dirk, yeah, that's fair. But I mean, you got, I don't, yeah, but at the same time, like, I don't want to try and figure it out. Like,
Yeah, all right,
And I
that's
don't
it,
know,
that's it.
I
It's
don't
a
know your
detective
voice. I don't know your voice when you sound like that. man.
yeah, you're not my friend.
No, there's only one person I know that sounds like that, and that's him. So, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And,
Like a
and, you know,
dying fucking animal.
to me, he's kind of like showing people that you can still do this. Like I could do
Yeah,
drill music.
I could
do
really
this,
get on
I
a
could do
keyboard
that.
and tell
I
you,
can really
yo.
hire mad people and make these songs.
Know what I mean?
And not tell you who's on it.
Now look, still good album.
Solid.
Rather kind of mediocre. I
I
guess.
expected
Yeah,
this
to
from
be honest.
Ye, honestly.
I did not.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah,
I
yo,
expected this.
Ye has a catalog of classics.
Hey, bud.
So you know,
Step
it's
aside,
not
brother.
the
No,
easiest
Step
album.
aside,
It's
brother.
not the
Listen,
easiest
listen.
album.
Ye
Jesus.
has a catalog of classics up until a certain point.
Pablo's still
Don't make
king.
it seem like
Oh,
everything
Telling you
is
Pablo's king,
everything
bro.
is heat.
That is
Okay,
the whole,
okay.
I'm
So
telling you.
we're gonna go to
just letting you
CLB.
know. I'm
You
just-
think
yeah.
everything Drake got is heat? Because this album was mediocre too.
If they let's say they I don't if they
7.5.
if they
This
both
is a
did
9.
This is not a 9.
This is
Ah.
8. All right, this is 8.
Take
and a half.
Care was a
I'll
9.
give you 8.5.
I give
Tops.
it an 8.
You,
My
8?
listen,
What? Because it's more.
you didn't have any like raps.
listen. I give you 2. I give you a 9 and
I'll
a
give you
10 that
8.
he
I'll
did.
give you 8. Give you 8.
9 being is if you're reading this is too late. A 10 being the John with his head in the
Take
clouds.
Care. Oh,
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the
was the
same.
same.
That's
That
a
was a 10.
fucking
That's a
10.
classic to me.
Take Care
That's a
was fire.
That's my
fucking
favorite
10.
song.
Take Care was good.
I like Take Care.
Take Care was good.
That's a fucking 10.
He came out with
This
there
one-
are no 10s though.
Nah, that's,
that's
a 10, bro.
That's a fucking.
That's a 10.
There's no
you know
10s,
who? You know who else got a 10? I give you
he,
a prime
he
example.
changed the sound with that.
YG's first
I think
album,
then all
Still
of
Brazy.
T-Pain's music
That's
is
a
10.
10.
No, I wouldn't give it a 10, but that shit was fire.
That's a 10.
Yeah, did you hear me?
What?
So all the T-Pain's shits are 10s then?
No, his albums, no.
T-Pain's a god, bro.
T-Pain got some fire ass
He
hits
got
though.
hits.
He got
Yeah.
fucking hits for days.
100%.
Excuse me, I
But
love
his
T-Pain.
album, I don't
love
know
T-Pain.
about that.
Yeah, no,
I
not
can't
the
say I've
album. I'm
ever
playing.
listened to a full album.
Me
of
neither.
T-Pain,
I haven't either.
Did you clap by the way?
Yeah.
All right,
One time.
I'm sleep.
One time.
One time for the one time.
One time.
But yo, we are rolling, right?
Yeah, we live. We lit. Let's go, baby.
I'm starting to
Where
second
you
guess
at?
myself.
Where
Like,
Where you
is
at?
that happening?
Uh-huh.
Damn, Temecula Brown with the Treadstone.
Ivermectin.
Ivermectin.
Let's go,
Making
baby.
my brain out. But yeah, like I said, man, you know, Certified Lover Boy was good. It was like it
Listen.
wasn't.
This is
It,
fire.
it wasn't like I'm comparing these shits to like if you're reading this is too late. The shit he did with Future with what was that? What a time.
What a time.
Those shits hit. Boom, boom, boom. Views hit. Boom, boom, boom. Like after views.
Views was a 7 to me.
Yeah. I would say after views is kind of like
Scorpion
regular,
is
you know?
like
I like Scorpion.
I didn't like.
bro.
I didn't really like.
I
Scorpion.
did.
I was like
Scorpion's a
3,
7.
4 tracks I like on Scorpion.
Scorpion's a 7.5 for me.
I didn't.
But
really
that's
like
what I'm
More Life
saying.
either.
If you take his whole catalog out of 10,
You like to go-
he
you gotta
probably
go
shooting
half.
like 65%.
it was
Ver-
was Ye shooting.
Yay percentage drop, in my opinion.
They both got what? How many? They both have
My
the same amount of
Dark
albums.
Twisted Fantasy,
Bro, you got College Dropout.
yeah, I include that up
Registration.
until
No, I
Those
mean
are
look,
good, bro,
Look,
but
look
those
at,
are all good.
look at his
That's
bangers.
His
Albums.
first 3 bangers.
Are
Number
they timeless? though?
4?
Are they
Bangers.
timeless?
Wasn't a banger?
4 was a banger.
Is College Dropout timeless?
Yes,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Through the wires, nobody
Absolutely.
Through the wires.
Okay.
All on Me, absolutely.
Yeah, can
Those
we
are
talk
all
about this
hits.
real quick?
Fucking Flashing Lights,
Because I'm tired of,
absolutely.
like,
That's
the
a
old
fucking
Kanye
banger.
Being like, oh, this is like holy.
And this is a prime example of the shit that Ye
album is
does.
work.
This is a prime example of the shit that Ye does. When Flashing Lights dropped, you know how long it took me to find out it was the nigga named Dwele? And then
Oh.
I had to go and finally search this guy who did this to be
Yeah.
like,
He's still
oh,
hiding
fire.
artists.
Yeah, and he's still hiding on us. Where you at, Dwele? That shit was fire,
Yo,
babe.
I'm saying if you look at his catalog, there's only probably like 3 albums that you might be like, and this being the third, possibly.
How
So
many total we got?
you got
He
College
got a lot. I
Dropout,
think he got like
You
a
got
10 piece. Not
Late Registration, you got Graduation,
Fire,
got-
fire.
okay, you got Watch the Throne in there. I consider that still being Ye.
Yeah, that
you know?
should be. I mean, it's probably mostly his.
You got
Nah,
808s.
they split it fire. That was, we discussed this
so
earlier this week.
we have 5. You got Dark Twisted Fantasy.
And that's where it stops.
Damn, K, you a real fan, B.
Those
I
is
like
all
it.
classic albums.
All classic
I'm
albums.
just trying to make sure.
Pablo, Life
no.
of Pablo.
Hmm.
Niggas like Life of Pablo. All
Sure.
right.
1, 2, 3.
It's better than Yeezus.
Niggas also like
That's-
oysters, so
I don't fuck-
you know.
This was his 10th album, and then Watch the Throne would be 11.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so out
He
of
shooting
he
like,
also has
he had like
four-
50%,
4 more
60%.
collaborative albums.
that's like a 70% joint. Out of 11 albums,
Yeezus
only like
and Ye.
3 that's not. Nah.
Yeah, like I said, everything up until My Dark Twisted Fantasy is fire. Everything after that is
So compare
You
that to how many
peaked
albums?
back then is what I'm
Drake got?
saying.
Let's see.
Drake probably got like a 9-piece. I think Drake got a 9-piece.
I know that I hurt you.
Listen,
Thank
Let
Me
me-
Later is not on my list.
Can I-
Drake.
can I get a moment of silence for this? Mama was born with a disability.
Don't get this wrong.
She gave me this ability.
Yeah.
Now she walking with her back straight and her head up.
Talk to him. Yo,
Come on,
yo,
bro.
God.
Lyrically,
Come on,
he
bro.
did, yeah,
Lyrically, he did the
That
thing.
shit
did
hit
his
the
fucking
fuck.
thing.
Yo,
He did the thing.
when
And he's
listen,
entertaining as fuck.
I listened to the whole
Yeah,
album
fucking
at
great.
my computer desk, chilling, vibing, had candles lit, TV was off, I'm chilling. Nigga, he said that line. I said, what? Play that back. I ain't played nothing back that whole shit, and it's fire. Up until that point, everything
This
was
is
I
only
was
6.
I
This
was
is
vibing
album
with
number
everything.
6, bro.
I'm running that shit back. I listened to that shit
Really?
again,
Yeah.
bro. Mama was born with a disability, but gave me this ability. Now she walking with her back straight and her head up. That's because of me. You see what I'm doing? I'm paraphrasing that last part.
When
right
others
there,
go low, we go high.
talk to him.
Wait, that's his 6th person like solo album.
Yeah.
But he also has
Mad
Count the
mixtapes and
features.
shit.
no. If you count
These
that, then he's got
mixtapes.
7. Right.
It was what? It was Take Care. It
No,
was
thank me
Thank
later.
Me
Thank
Later.
Me Later. Good.
Didn't take
That's the
it.
intro.
It was alright.
That was around the J. Cole time.
1,
It was
2.
alright. It was alright.
Take care. Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same. It was
Views.
fire.
No, but see, in between those two right there, he did mad shit. He was doing songs left and right.
Yeah.
He had
No, singles.
mixtapes.
No, you
He
can't.
had mad
Yeah, he was
singles.
on
Yeah.
other
All right,
people's
so we
shit.
going
I
straight
mean,
albums.
straight
Straight albums.
albums. Yeah,
Okay.
he only
So
had
nothing
6.
was the same. Number 2. Keep going.
Sorry. Yeah. Nothing was the same. Was no. Take Care was 2. Nothing Was the Same was 3. Views was 4.
Okay.
Scorpion 5. CLB 6.
They both got like
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
had,
But he has less. And
he had 50.
He has less, and that's you know.
Yeah.
To me, they both equal out. So all right, if you don't count the
Except one's aging like wine and one's aging like cheese.
hell no, and cheese,
You like Mo?
Yeah.
ages a lot longer.
American cheese.
You like Mo?
There's no such thing.
He aging like fucking government cheese, bro.
No.
That shit is
Yeah.
use that as
Not white American.
foundation.
A
of your
whole
own.
brick. That's it. You
Look,
crease
man,
after
I
Ida.
can't-
You
I
melt
ain't
the
gonna- I
fucking.
ain't gonna go like that, man. That's disrespectful. But they doing both the
It's
same numbers.
entertaining.
All right, so
It's what the people want.
if
If you go to a lounge
What do you want to hear?
or you go to a club,
What do you want to hear?
they playing any Ye.
that's the problem. I'm not going to either of these because I don't. That's not my
What if
my
you
theme
have
anymore.
to for a birthday?
If you go to
Flashing lights. Tell me, flashing lights wasn't in the club. When
if
this shit was
you
out
if
there?
you
Yeah,
go
when it
out
was
to
out.
eat with your lady, whether at a nice restaurant, whether at a Dave and Buster's, whether at a Top Golf, maybe you want to go bowling. Are they playing any Ye?
I better hear black skinheads.
Yeah. Kel just gets up. Kel just gets up, flips the table.
Yeah,
Flips
they
the
start
table.
playing
He starts
Black
throwing
Skinhead
forks.
at the
He starts
bowling
throwing
alley?
forks.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
No.
Oh man, that's
No.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
and we locking the doors. That's fucking hilarious. Okay.
Skinhead.
All right, you know
all
what?
right.
Yeah, if they
Nah,
play
nah.
black skinheads
That's
at
like
any
what K
bowling
dreams
alley,
about at night.
I'm in there. Okay, you know you got that one. You got that.
He's just joking.
I'm not
that's
joking.
fucking
You better
hilarious.
He's
play
joking.
that
Yo,
shit.
if
He's
you're on
joking.
a bowling alley and you're playing black skinheads, holla at us.
I'm only coming to your bowling
That's
alley
it. We
forever.
in there. We in
shit
there. I'm
is
getting a
fire.
ball cap and everything, bro. Straight up. I'm in there.
Diesel time.
Diesel time. Miss you,
That
Paul.
shit still
It's
gets
Diesel
me.
time.
That's
Every
a
time I
wacky
watch it,
ass
that shit
freaking
gets me.
song.
Oh man, what else?
He was in his bag for
Oh
that.
yo, we went through some shit the other week. This past
This week, yeah, Wednesday. Tuesday,
Jesus
Wednesday.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
Y'all,
Hope everybody's safe out there.
Yeah. Y'all.
Yo, I ain't
alright?
never seen so many scattered cars just left,
They're
abandoned.
still out here.
Bro, I'm talking like I'm coming into the store like this down the main street, like a snake, because it's crazy
some
out there.
people just
Number
like
one.
to avoid safety.
Number two, I like to get into, these things because, I just like to see. I wish I could be that person to see what they're doing. A lot of scamming,
Heavy.
right? But we're going to come back to that real quick. And I don't understand, like, back in the day, there was a man's on fucking Instagram. I forgot his name. He'd be like, yo, it snowed 3 days ago.
Oh,
Like, if you think about it, let me know. But like, when
gotta
it
get some bread and
snows
milk.
and then you just wait till like 4 or 5 days to go shovel and it's all ice, the plow done packed you in. Like, my man, it rained 3 days ago. The day after the storm, it was nice out. It was breezy. Now some of the water
was
may not
such
have
that
receded,
day the
but
next
like
day.
on the main highway 109, like my G, go pick your car up,
that
guy. Go.
Well, they can't
You got-
do nothing. They
you got
got
your
the
car
tow
sit-
truck.
no,
They
but-
gotta get the tow.
Exactly,
Car
but
insurance.
the
People are
city is letting people live by not towing their car.
Yeah.
So you literally got a car in the middle of
the 109.
109, and no tow truck is gonna move it, because if I move your car, something happens, I'm responsible because you didn't call me to move your property, and the police said I
You
can't
still
tow it.
gotta move out of the way.
And it's like, yo, you leaving
Can't
your
leave it on
car,
the
and
road.
you like cars on the embankments like this. Like my G,
Yeah.
we are now 96
bad.
hours after the fact. Come get your
bad.
property, bro.
It's
That's
like
crazy.
something like what was the Will Smith movie?
Which
one?
Iron Legend?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what it reminds you of, right? And we're just like,
It
still
is.
everybody's walking around
That
like,
morning
oh,
after them.
see those cars? Yeah. It was-
I'm
Word
chill.
and shit?
I live at the bottom of a hill. I made sure my car was up the hill a bit. Coochie crunch. Everything was
for
straight
sure.
over by
Yeah.
my way.
the bottom
But
of
I
that
know,
shit.
yeah.
He was swimming.
Brutal.
At the
That
jet
Garwood sign.
At the jet
Shit,
ski,
brutal.
Man,
Let's get back to the scams real quick, though.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just tell you, if I was an insurance adjuster, I have never been. I am not. Listen, I am not. I'm just an asshole.
I hate insurance.
And I am an insurance adjuster, right? This is what I would be thinking. You call me up, yo, flooded my car up. All right, so to everybody and their mother, I'll be right there. Where'd you flood at? Let's say you flooded.
you say that to me on the phone. So that everybody, well, fuck you. Yo. Do my shit.
Yeah.
So to everybody and their mother, I'll be right there, right?
hang
Don't
it up
worry,
and
I'm
call
coming.
back.
Might not be today, but it'll definitely be by tomorrow. I'm gonna ask you mad questions. First of all, I'm gonna just look at the scene. You're in an area that's known to flood, like the base of 21 into Broad Street. That area floods a lot, right? All right, cool. What time did you drive through here? 10 o'clock. Okay. 10 p.m. Okay. The storm was already cracking at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So that means that this was already flooded. Number one. Number two, you came through at 10 p.m. So the 90 fucking cars that you seen just floating there didn't tell you like,
How many
yo, maybe I
times did
should
your
stop.
phone buzz?
Maybe I should stop. Yeah, how many times did your phone buzz for the flash flood
Oh,
warning?
wow.
Flash
Right?
flooding, right?
Maybe I should stop because there's literally a tractor trailer just floating across me in the path. All right, cool. Number three, I'm in, let's say, an Audi A7. You already sit like 3 inches off the ground. So what's going on
Should
here?
have been home, bro.
You should have, or you should have just parked at the top of the hill. Why would you think if a tractor trailer couldn't make it and he's drifting across the lanes that you could just, I don't know, scuba dive and come through that shit on the other end?
Batman, you're
Rejection.
Is that the scam, or is it like
That's the scam because if it's
regardless,
fully-
it's just flooded anyway. Even if I was,
you're trying
If
you're
it's
trying to get a
fully
new car.
insured
Yeah.
and you owe money on the car, that's the scam. Now, depending on the fundamentals on like how you got it, you may make money on that. Let's say you only owe 17, but the car's worth like 20. You're up 3,
Yeah.
whatever. They reject that shit because it's your stupidity. It's like if you were drunk driving. I'm not covering that.
that's true.
That's your fault. You mean to tell me from a mile away, you see people slamming on brakes, turning around on the highway, driving back, and you
mean,
still gonna
If you
attempt to drive
left the
under the
house,
bridge?
at
No,
least you
no,
should have
no,
turned around
no,
and went
check.
back to where you was at.
Or I'll give you one better. You park in a zone like let's say in Bound Brook, where it rains for 30 seconds, it's a flood. And you're gonna go park under a bridge that you know for a flood because you lived in the city for the last 10 years? I can't approve
No,
that
but
claim
see-
because that's negligence.
See, here's the thing, because the flip side is the insurance has to eat that, and this is why, because they treat every insurance I guess account as a case by case thing. So they also have to do that shit when claims come in, because case by case, you a single man, you ain't got no kids or whatever. You going out there, what the fuck are you doing? Me, maybe I got to go pick up some kids. I have to go out. I got to attempt to go out there.
So you're gonna drive through. Let me ask you something, right?
No, it's
If-
child negligence.
If there was a
gotta make an
roadblock,
attempt.
if there was a roadblock and a concrete barrier, and there was signs that say, "Don't go this way. There is no road. It is danger," and you remove the roadblock and you push
see, that's
the
a bit-
broken car,
that's
and then you drive and you fall off a cliff because there is no road. Should I give you like your life insurance money?
That's a
Or,
bit.
like,
That's a bit. You know.
you doing the same shit because you know what it is. I can see it in the mind of somebody. Like you driving, somebody
You're
goes
in
by
panic
you.
mode. You just wanna get
their
home.
car is just floating by you now, and you just there like, I could make it in my fucking 99 fucking
You gonna be swimming in
Toyota.
that shit.
You gonna
Yo,
be swimming in that shit, bro.
Yo, you go into that teenage invincible mind, which is shit's not gonna happen in my car.
Listen, if you know shit is crazy, park at the top of the hill, unless you scamming.
I don't know, man.
Because that's what they're gonna ask you.
Case.
Yo, how long you been living here? Oh, I've been living here for 7 years. So every time it rains, it like floods here. Were you living here through Sandy? Oh, you were. So you know the bottom of this hill floods here. All right, cool. And you just parked your 2021 Jag that you just got right here at the bottom of the hill. When we were talking about this storm for who knows how long, and I'm just supposed to cut you a $50,000 check and be like, all right, you good. And also the flip side is all these people who are gonna buy these flooded cars and then try to pass them off is like, nah, it's good, it's clean.
Yo,
like-
it's
Like
a
old
lot.
girl upstairs. Old girl upstairs got a car. I went to go help her try to push it. I just put some juice to the battery. Just so you could put the car in neutral, we could push it off to the side of the road. Called her the next day. She's like, yeah, I called the spot up. They gave me $350.
What?
You could have sold it to somebody for a fucking rack $1,500 if you that pressed, because they just gonna clean it up. They gonna wait till it dries out, replace some. She had a Honda CRV. Replace some small components, $3,500 on the market.
You should
Yeah.
have given it 350.
$350, and I'm sitting there like, oh my god,
I mean,
bro,
Yo, okay.
retarded. Sorry.
You know,
X that.
That's just how it is. That's how people make money in any business, right? You are making money off people not knowing how to do some shit or get some shit. That's just regular business. She was just happened to be the fool in the
But
equation.
now it gets real tricky because if you know what the fuck you doing, you come away with a steal. You come away with a fucking 2020 Audi RS7, and
There's people out there
you
probably
come
right
away
now.
with something crazy.
With fucking
Yo, it's
water in the engine.
but if you know what you're doing, yo,
if you can fix it.
listen,
You can't fix that.
there is a guy out
You gotta
there who only
redo it.
buys flood damaged vehicles and knows what the fuck he's doing
Yeah.
and makes them shits look marvelous.
He's getting new engines.
Listen,
or
I
he's
seen,
or he's like rebuilding them.
Yeah,
I follow these
If you
dudes
rebuild
on
them, that's a lot.
I follow these dudes on VinWiki and like Cannonball. They drive us across the country as fast as they can. Man's car got into a bad accident with a truck. They took his car. They bought another car. The truck smashed the end of his car. They bought a car with the front smashed. Took it to this spot. They split both cars and put them together because this car meant something to him. You couldn't even tell, bro.
Yeah.
Passed the inspection to go back on the road and everything. So there's a man out there, probably even from his own garage. Yo, what? $500 for this? I know somebody who needs a car right now. Boom. Wet vac. Let this shit air out. Run some mold deodorizer. See what's up with the engine. Because like I said, when I put the cables to the battery, it was juice. Because that's the only way to get the car in a neutral.
Now
That means the engine ain't turning over. I got to drain some shit. This ain't nothing. It's a 4-banger engine. Jack that shit up, and I'm up.
So now when you go and
Let's
flip
go,
that
baby.
shit, when you go flip that car, is it a matter of being a incredible salesman? Or
No, it depends on time. You can't do it right now.
Yeah, you know.
I literally thought about selling my car, and I was like, I can't do it because somebody would be like, "Oh, your car was in a flood," even though it wasn't. Because it's that perception of, "Oh, I'm scooping my car in Elizabeth." It's like, "Oh, you lived in Elizabeth. Oh, so you know Amora was under 10 feet of water. Where do you live again? Where'd you park your car?" It's like, yo, my car was actually on the top of a hill. It ain't nothing like that. So for me, it's a waiting time. You ain't gonna. The only thing you doing right now is buying. People, listen, flood it. You just copping.
Yeah.
Give it about Black Friday, Christmas, January, February, where them cars come back out. So be careful of what you buying.
yeah, yo,
And listen, that Carfax shit, sometimes that shit don't help. Cause if man's if man's copped the car from old girl, kept the title, rebuilt it, did everything for it, and it never registered with insurance as a flood, it's not a flood. He goes to insurance, either floats the title, so I ain't got to pay to register it, or I register it, I ride around with it because it's a cheap car for me, and it's still a clean title. So be real. I don't know what the process is to like determine if a car's been through flood and you can't
Yeah.
see it through insurance, but come these next couple months,
think-
if you're
I
looking to
think we will.
purchase a used whip, shit, a new whip, any whip, 4 doors, 2 doors,
yo, okay. So
take somebody with you,
look,
because
look,
it's gonna be crazy.
I'm waiting.
At least in this tri-state area, this fucking Jersey, Philly, New York, Connecticut, where we got hit. Cause there's a insurance too.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
waiting for
insurance-
the numbers to come out, right? Because
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
this is my take on it, right? I was thinking about stocks the other day, right? So this is how we're gonna tie in. I'm thinking, yo, the numbers for how many people or the amount of money lost from damaged vehicles is going to come out, and then the other number is how much insurance paid out.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a sick circle, bro.
It's crazy.
Because insurance pays the person for the car. Insurance then takes the car because I need something. Now, depending if it was like a fire, we just junk it. If it's something like a flood, we push that to the dealer auction. Then you get a used car salesman who cops it from the wholesale at a wholesale price, then takes that car, fixes that car up, and then passes it back to the market where somebody else drives it. And then once it hits the market, now it's my car. I could sell it to you. I could sell it to you. I could sell it to you.
Now
This car was fucking flood damage and written off, and that same car is now back on the road.
there's that
Crazy.
There's that saying, like when you watch like CNN or like Bloomberg or some shit, they got the Wall Street versus Main Street. You literally just walk down the cycle of Wall Street, which would be like the insurance companies, going down into Main Street. So they're taking up the cars and they selling them to the used car dealer. And
Going
the
right
used
to
car-
Broad Street,
right,
baby.
And then right to
They
Broad
going right
Street
to Broad
and all
Street.
the number blocks. Right? So
All
this is,
them number
this is,
blocks.
This is, you know, what we talking about today. This is fucking thugging, trapping 101.
This is all
right
street.
here.
This is corporate trapping and
This is
all
corporate
This is a
street.
different
trapping
episode
right here.
today.
Let's
Right,
go.
because
Different episode.
that's exactly what it is, right? This is like the sales. If you're a salesman, there's a salesman at every level. There's
Every level.
the street guy on
From the
on
day you're
number block.
born, you're a salesman because you're the day you're born, you're a salesman. You have to present yourself. You are selling
okay,
yourself
yeah,
to other
absolutely.
people. So from the day you're born, you are a salesperson. Some people are greater than others.
Mm-hmm.
Some people learn it, but you're a salesman from the day you're born.
I mean, yeah, yeah. When you say it
can
like
look at it
that,
like
that
that.
does put
You
it
can look
kind
at
of
it
in
like that.
perspective. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. But I mean, we've all had sales, like salesman jobs.
Oh yeah,
The
What?
worst, bro.
the work.
Tell me, the
I just had
worst.
bad experiences.
Go ahead, start off.
Oh man, bro. I was selling. What was I? I was in Long Island.
Strong Island.
Well, the job was in North Jersey. We're driving to Long Island in like the morning, bro.
What kind of job is this?
This was like
I know
some
it's a salesman.
some
job.
door to door selling Islanders and Nets tickets when they were both trash.
Yo,
And like nobody, first of all, I'm going
the
to
same job.
you went door to door to sell hockey tickets.
two businesses, bro. And I'm wearing.
Yeah,
This was
I've
the
done
worst
this.
part. I'm like decked
Oh
out, nice
my
clothes.
God,
I'm
bro.
thinking in my head like, okay, maybe like the morning we're gonna go like trying to get like these off, and like the afternoon make some phone calls. Let's just see what it's about.
How old were you?
This was like I was a child. I had a child mind. It was like- I was probably like this
So
was,
like last
this was
last
early-
month,
yeah,
last week.
last week. This was like early 20s for me.
Okay.
I didn't know any better, bro.
You must have
So
had
I-
the same job, different
It's probably the
departments. or some
same.
shit.
Yeah, they're partners. So
Some
we're going
bullshit.
door to door selling these tickets that nobody's buying. I don't know what it like. I don't know if they like didn't like the Islanders like around
Yo.
there, or if they're like all Rangers fans.
Did it come in like a folding pamphlet with some rip out shit? Yo,
Yo.
we worked the same fucking job.
I had like a Subway like coupon on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, if you like come to the
shit.
game, you get like a $10 sub or something.
Yo,
Were
this
these
is a-
legit tickets?
Yeah, I mean mine were.
Wait, nah, my nigga. When
You,
you
Mine
say
were.
tell your story.
if I bought a ticket, could I actually get into the game?
That's not my line.
Okay.
It's not my line. So I mean, first of all, I'm walking like 20 miles, bro. Like this first weekend day, we're going not only in like going
In
to
Long
mall-
Island.
No, we're going, bro. I'm wearing like nice, like not dress shoes, but they're not walking shoes. So I'm like, bro, this is not what I signed up for.
These boots were made.
And yeah, I'm going around trying to get these off, like trying to smile when I'm not happy. Trying to like trying to get one of these fucking things off. So this is the whole story. So then like the day goes by, nothing
can't
gets
close your
sold. I'm trying to. They send me off with this kid who's like,
Hey, ow.
who like says like claims he knows what you're doing. Like you make sure you see 100 people. Like you maybe get 4. It's like gonna be fucking. It's gonna be great. This kid sells like 1 or
3
2
minutes
the
on that
whole
free
day,
bullshit.
and I got nothing off. This was like late, like probably like this is like sun went down. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, bro, like we're not even back to the office yet. Like this is some bougie. Like this isn't for me. Like who are you? like where did I get hired? So I'm telling the kid like he's like telling me his life story. So I'm thinking like, all right, like this kid's all right. Like then I'm telling him like, all right, like I don't know, man. Like this isn't really what I thought. Like I'm gonna talk to the dude when I get back and. See, like, if there's, like, another way I can, like, try and, like, go about this job and, like, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Like, so, like, I get back and I'm like, or no, this is right before we got back. So there's, like, one last spot he wanted to hit. And I'm like, you go ahead, man. Like, I'm not, like, you go ahead and try and get 5 for the day. And, like, I'm not getting this off. So, like, that, like, struck a nerve with him that I didn't realize. So we got back, bro. This kid tells on me. He fucking
What?
He fucking tells the owner, like manager, like yeah, like so, like I don't think Donnie's like really about this
He was
job.
plant. It was a plant.
He was like,
This guy was a
Wow.
plant.
They sent the spy out with you.
so like he like I don't know if he's like discouraged. He wasn't selling a lot, but
In front of you, though.
no.
He's whispering next to
I get back. I'm like putting my shirt on, whatever, and then like this dude comes on. He's like, Ramon, can I have a word with you real quick? And I'm like, Yeah, what's up, man? He's
Wait,
like,
your name is Ramon?
huh? You know the drill. So then I go in there and I'm like, bro.
You're fucking lying.
So then
And y'all get on me every
so then
episode?
he's telling me like, oh, like, you know, so we heard you had a, you know, tough day today, and I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, nobody bought anything, and I don't think this is like, you know, I was like, this is some funny money shit, isn't it? And I'm like looking at him, trying to have a conversation. He's like,
He's
like-
telling the
he's like,
owner
you
of his
know,
business that
he's
there's
like
some
this.
funny
He's
money
like,
shit.
you know, and he's telling me what I said to this kid, like verbatim, and I'm looking at him in his face, like, bro, like you really came back here and snitched on me
Snitched
over
on
like
you.
over like some like private conversation we had. Like I didn't even say I was gonna quit or nothing. I was just like, I'm gonna have a talk to this dude at some point. And then I just stood up, like dropped my name tag. I was like, you guys are crazy. Y'all gonna have this, man. Like
Cutthroat
I'm not
world.
about to
Word,
fucking
killer
bug
be
out.
killed.
Killer
with the
be
fucking
killed,
fake
bro.
Islanders
Bro,
tickets.
it was wild. It was
You-
absolutely wild.
You
Yes.
went through the same shit with a different sport.
I did the same thing with a different company. They're probably the same guy. I don't even know. But we were selling Nets. This is when they were still the New Jersey Nets. So
This
is
was
how,
I had them when they just got to Brooklyn, but they were still trash. So it was like
Oh,
cheap.
yeah.
It was
see?
like this is when Jay-Z like just moved them. It was
Yeah.
like $10, $12 tickets for like nosebleeds.
Word. That's what I'm saying. Like it was like nosebleed tickets. They had us. They basically just you walk in every day and they'd have a map up on the wall, and they're trying to like rile people
Yeah.
up, like whatever.
Come on,
Yeah,
sell
let's
these.
do this. Let's do this. Showing out, this is what we got. They give you these pamphlets.
You don't even know the players on the squad and shit.
Yo, you got this. It's basically like as if they just like printed that shit at like back in the day you still had Kinko's. This is like a Vista print fucking flyer with some perf on it that you could rip off a ticket. So you're going out, they hit you, they give you a map, and it's like, all right, you're going here. Let's say you're covering the EO area, which is terrible to sell anything to, right? So you go out there and you're literally on the street in a full fucking suit, walking into places, smiling, just trying to sell these shits. And you're selling them, whatever. Sometimes you don't actually sell anything. They just tell you like, yo,
I
you
can
want
see
to.
you out there with the jacket,
Yo,
like, yo.
I had the
those
blazer and
fucking
everything.
tickets.
They want you to basically talk to at least 100 people because out of the 100
Numbers
people, it's a
playing,
numbers
numbers,
game.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
numbers game, right? And that's on all levels of selling. But you're doing this. I was doing this shit with these bullshit ass tickets. Fucking, this was before, I think Groupon just came out. They had vacation packages, but those tickets, though, them shits was fugazi. They had the entertainment books. The
I
shit,
were the only scammers,
Yo.
bro.
I never sold that.
Yo,
I never got
only
a phone call.
scammers,
bruh,
B.
they had us selling the entertainment. Entertainment books is that coupon booklet
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you
You're
get
getting the mail
for free.
For free.
They
He's out
had
here
us
scooping his shits.
for $5 a piece. Niggas was buying
Yo,
them.
dudes was throwing them shits out the window. A man's was running behind them,
Yo.
grabbing them back up.
People were buying them too because, like, all right, it's if you in East Orange or some shit, you in the hood.
You
There's
need them
McDonald's,
shit, yeah.
there's
Those aren't even good
Popeyes, all
coupons.
that shit over there. You might get a $2 off your meal or 10% off your meal. Your $5 is made back, but like, yo, this shit come in the mail for
You
free.
can get better coupons than that.
But I got it right now, man.
I got it right now
I
for
got it
$5.
right now for $5. Or you want to wait on a hope and a whim that you get it this week.
Yo, a sick part. It was this one dude that they had me go out with. Went out to like Neptune, and this guy, he wasn't fucking beat. He drove the whole way.
He did, yeah.
He wasn't beat, man. They had us in like a Sam's Club.
He was a hard worker. I know.
He was like, family emergency, gotta leave. You good?
And left you
I'm
down
like,
in
nigga,
Neptune.
I don't know this place, yo, but I gotta go, man. I gotta go. All right.
And left you in Neptune?
Yeah, I'm in fucking Neptune. Like, yo, this motherfucker. I think
How
I
you
went
get
to the
home?
Oh, Bruce. I called Bruce. It took him like 3 hours to fucking get there.
Oh my god.
Yo, that was the worst shit ever.
Black man in Neptune.
That was the worst shit ever, yo.
At least I didn't get.
Yo,
I'd have
They
killed.
got like
That's
trolleys
hilarious.
down there. This is weird.
That's
man.
hilarious, B.
That's probably better than where I was at.
My
I was
see,
around a bunch of racist white people.
You know, you big dime.
I was
in a suit.
This was all businesses, but they're all people like, oh, they're
yo,
coming. I'm like, bro, we're not getting nothing off here.
I get different jobs from it. I would never,
Yo, I
ever
left that shit after
sign
like a
up for
month.
that. My shit, I came with product. So I signed up for Cutco Cutlery. These dudes
I
called
had
me
to think
straight
with
out
them
of high,
too.
straight out of high
fucking
school, right? And I'm looking
pennies.
at the thing, I'm like, damn, $17.25 an hour. I'm about to
back
be.
then minimum wage was like
I'm about to be fucking
$7.25.
yanked up. So I'm in the little. First of all, it's a sales. They will literally take anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody. So it's me and like 30 other high schools. I'm seeing people I went to school with. I'm seeing people in the next town. We all in this thing. They're calling us for interviews. Now looking back on it, I'm like, y'all would have took anybody. They
I
come.
know people
Then they
who
come
made,
out.
who made good money for them though.
They come out. Pyramid scheme.
Pyramid.
They come out
It is, but I know
and they
people
go,
who do.
okay, you, thank you, like right there on some Wall Street shit. Like we slaying you right there. You, thank you, bye. You, thank you, bye. You, we'll do another interview. Okay, you, stay, you're good. This and the third, we go right into it. Here's the scam off the rip.
There's left.
The product is actually good. I ain't gonna deny that, bro.
Yeah,
they
they
do
got
this.
great
They
knives.
they do this whole shit where
They
they
got great
where they
knives.
the scissors cut a fucking penny in front of you. Listen. The scissors cut a penny in front of you. The fucking knife, the butter
Cut
knife
a
can
penny.
cut up leather
Who's
and
cutting
shit.
pennies?
Right.
Word.
So everybody's there like, oh, that's fire. Like, and I gotta sell this.
It's like a magic trick.
This a fucking.
I'm selling magic.
Peep, this a easy fucking sale, B. This shit do the work for me, right? How much is a
some
fucking butter
scissors.
knife? $150.
Get the fuck.
How much is the scissors? Scissors like $190. The whole set is like a stack.
What?
Who's buying
But
that?
you get a lifetime warranty, and it's actually a legit company. Cutco's a
Yeah.
legit company, right? So they hit you with this like little starter set. You get like 4 things once you become a part of the squad. It costs you like $400, but we garnish your check as you know. You work this off basically. So I had
gonna
this
pay
shit.
us.
Them fucking knives work.
Yeah.
I swear to God, on my life, striking me down now, them shits really fucking work. Anyway, $17.25 an hour. How do they get you? It's a numbers thing. Talk to everybody you know. Where's the best place to reach at?
Write
Start-
down everybody that you know.
Where's the
Write
best?
down every name.
They send you
that
home
can
with.
think of
They send
right
you
now.
home with homework.
homework.
Come through with 50 names.
I came back like,
What do
bruh.
you start with? Your family and your people from high school
give it
because
up-
you
you
just
give it
got
up
out.
your family
Yeah,
first.
oh,
You give it up your
everybody,
family
bro.
first. Mom,
Auntie,
family.
people you
Dad.
don't even fuck with.
Oh,
Mom, what's auntie address in Florida?
Yeah.
You writing fucking numbers down.
We're gonna need
You
addresses
writing-
and phone numbers, please.
Listen, you writing
That's
the
insidious,
same.
man.
Bro.
You writing the same address. It'll be like Glenda Johnson, 121 Main Street. I'm writing fucking Blenda Glonson, 125 Main Street. Like I'm coming crazy. I'm writing fucking 908 4381.
Shouts to Lois with the most names.
4383, right? This, that, and the third. So they're like, all right, you got to go out this, that, and the third. So the first time I go out, I made a couple sales. I didn't know, this is another thing, read the fine print. I didn't know it's $17.25 an hour. If you go to a sale, we can prove your sale. Even if nobody buys anything, you get $17.25 an hour. The moment you sell something, you get a percent. So if you sell a fucking butter knife fucking handle or a sharpener that's fucking $30, you get $3. That $3 now overrides that $17.25 because you made a sale. So you get fucked in the end. But you don't know this because as a kid, they get you with the $17.25.
Yeah.
And then they throw in these fucking numbers out. You don't understand shit. So I get peep the game in like the 10th day. 10th day, I done got 100 motherfuckers lined up. I forgot to tell like 6 or 7 people. Of the 100, let's say it's 100. I'm fucking glorifying it. Let's say it's 20. Of the 20, I probably actually pulled up on like 9. This is like day 11, day 12. I'm in my second week now. I probably pulled up on like 9. The other 11 or whatever, I just wrote down. I gave a couple people a heads up. I come in the office one day, they're like, damn, you had a busy week. I'm like, yeah. So they pulled up the 9. They're like, damn, you had 20 visits. You had 3 sales from the 9. The 3 sales equal like $300. But the rest of it, so let's say the 17, I'm supposed to get $17.25 an hour because I didn't sell anything, but I was there, and it takes about an hour to do a presentation. These dudes call up one of my homeboys. I never forget him, Justin Gaudenzi. Shout out, baby. He answers the phone,
Yeah.
and they're basically like, hey, this is so-and-so with Cutco Cutlery. Carlos said he came by and did a showing with you, a presentation or anything. He's like, yeah, he bought me some knives, this, that, and the third. He's winging it. He's heard at a company, but he's just like off a whim. They're like, oh, cool. Well, which ones did he show you? Oh, he showed me the butter knife, the serrated knife, and the scissors. I think I might go with the scissors, but I'm going to hold off. He said, okay, which ones did he show you? The ones with the red handle or the white handle?
Oh, so
He said, oh, they showed me the red handle. He says, oh, cool, those are a good set, right? Perfect for Valentine's Day. Justin was like, yeah, no doubt. Calls me right after. I'm like, bruh,
It's a white handle.
they don't have red handles.
It's a white handle.
Soon as I showed up in the office the next day, came through the door. Yo, come to the office. Yo, come to the office real quick. Sat down. Listen, we can't give you that check because we know you ain't go to anything. So peace out. You can keep the knives though because you paid for them technically. And that was my whole shit. And I was sitting there feeling salty, and then I left like, nah, fuck them niggas. Yo, them niggas
I'd be like, oh, you want to keep these knives?
Yo, but them knives though. Listen, if you
I would throw the scissors right at this nigga. Like, fuck.
if you want great fucking knives, just go directly to Cutco Cutlery. It's probably like .com, or you probably got to
I
Google
would never
it or some
support
shit.
those.
But yo,
scammers.
the fucking scammers be. I'm sitting there like, yo, y'all niggas, yo, man's. This is how they get you. They rip a 50 in front of you. You 18 years old. You like a whole dub. This nigga just ripped. Nah, B. You niggas sitting there like.
Tight.
You don't even know. Man, no, leave that. Like, I know
I'll
you gonna
grab
tape
it,
this up,
tape it
nigga.
up.
Yeah, I know you gonna tape this up, nigga. Get out of here. And you sitting there, you like, yo, you really think. But looking back on it, it was his job to sell me that job.
Yeah.
And at the time, I could work when I want. I could literally wake up at 1 p.m.
Who was it? The
I
guy
don't know.
from Duke? You went to Duke?
It was the black
black
dude
dude
with
with
a
the
bald
Duke?
head. Yes, it was.
Bro, the day that I went in there, I said to him, I was like, bro.
You
like,
went to the one off
Scotch
22
Plains.
by Chilling Out. Yes, sir.
Bro, I said
That's
to
the
the- I
one
said
in
to
a
the guy-
fucking shack, bro.
I said to the guy, I
right
was
by
like-
the light.
I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this was fun. Like, it was a great presentation, but I just, from some people, I heard it was kind of a scam. He was like, who told you that? He got he got fucking aggressive. I was like, dude, I'm just not gonna. This isn't for me. I'm leaving. Like, chill. And I just walked up, bro. That dude was nuts, man.
Little shack right next to
Who
the
told you
7-Eleven
that?
right
I'll
there
never
on
forget
Scotch
that shit. I
Plains.
was like,
can
does
imagine
it
with a
matter?
baldy
Like,
right
I'm
now.
not staying here.
Black dude, baldy,
Yeah.
more
Just 'cause
chestnut looking
Because he
dude.
went to Duke, he like got that off.
Got that off.
Like, oh
And
yeah,
see
you know
it
John
as a
Shire.
kid,
Like, what's going on?
you were impressionable. This man's
Yeah.
dressed nice. 17.25 an hour out of high school back then, when
probably-
it was
probably
probably
coming through
like
with the
BM.
9-10
Yeah.
bucks. Yeah, he probably had a fucking
You know what I mean?
used BM, but
It's
back
like,
then
you see
it was
that
like,
car?
oh, this nigga got a
I sold
BM.
knives to buy that car. I sold all these knives.
But yo,
How many can you get in one day?
yo,
He's probably like,
Fact.
oh, I got the record. It's
Fact.
64.
we got some real guys here making real money. Like, yeah, nigga.
Yeah, where?
Yeah. Where they
I
at?
see a bunch of kids in here, and you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
word,
right?
Trying to get
facts,
this fucking
straight
poster
pedal
on.
ring.
I mean, what they're essentially doing though is getting cheap labor to go out and generate leads.
It's amazing.
It's a crazy numbers game
It's
though.
amazing.
Because the way I came across it was a newspaper ad. And something like that, it's geared perfect. Because, you know, yo, it lines up for exactly what they wanted to do. My dad had the paper, was in back then. You look at the fucking job section, seen $25 an hour. What does he do? He passes it to his kid in high school. Here, go there and apply. He doesn't know what the fuck it is. Go there and apply. And that's what they get. They get a whole bunch of parents. You playing a numbers game like that, at 100 kids, them rooms was packed out. I say 50% showed up.
Yeah. I'm saying,
And of the 50%, let's say you retain, or of the 50, you retain another 50%. You keeping 25 salesmen.
yeah,
Yo, you get 1, 2, 3, 5 of them kids who really fucking dedicate their life to selling knives.
they'll do numbers.
They'll do fucking
They'll do
numbers, bro.
And
They'll
and
do
like I
fucking
said,
numbers.
They're essentially using everybody to generate leads. So
Yeah.
and just like, all right, so you know, to the example of you out in New York. I don't know what New York looks like right now, but you out in New York, you got that guy on the block. It's like sour,
Haze,
There's
haze.
thousands of people walking past him. He's doing numbers. He's
Numbers.
Like, I don't want you, get away from me. Like, yo, nah, I don't want nothing. Like sour, yo, sour, haze, yo, sour. What?
Yo, and the
He's
crazy
doing
thing
Some
is,
people like that. They buy it.
yo, but the crazy thing is, right, if you think about that from a business perspective, he's fucking killing it.
He is.
Because he's standing in one location with no overhead. It's just him.
He's not paying for.
He's catching the guy who lives upstairs in front of the building he's hustling, who sees him every day,
Yep.
who may or may not smoke. Maybe one day he's just like, bro, you say this shit every day. Here,
coming
let
to
me
set
get
up
something.
shop.
He's
What is
getting
that
shit?
he's
His
getting
fashion.
random people. Yo, I just came from this city. Like, I'm just looking for some bud, bro. Here, let me get a dub. You getting everybody. And then it's to the point where there's probably people who know, yo, you know where I get some weed from? Yo, there's a guy with a jacket over on so-and-so street. He just says sour. He's
He
out
called
there.
himself Herb Gordon.
Herb Gordon. He's out there from 9 a.m. to fucking 11 p.m. Just go over there and tell him you want.
He said
Yeah.
sour. That's the only thing he knows.
What do you mean? And you get this guy, where the fuck is the weed man? Shower. Shower. Where the fuck?
Follow your nose.
Follow your nose.
And then he do it right there. I heard you with a mean. Yeah, what's up? Now for back in the day, yo, we gotta go around this building, this back
Yeah.
alley. Now it's like, what you need, my G, shower, haze, fucking this, that, the third.
Opens his jacket.
Yeah, opens his jacket. That's it. Is this the? Oh my God, this smells like 90%.
Is this
You got a
real
nose
New
like
York
that,
sour?
good Lord.
This is real New York
This
shit.
is real New York sour.
Then you get I got black bag special. You don't know what you get. That's the mystery bag right there.
You get rat
Mystery
poison.
bag,
But
straight
that mystery bag
CBD.
is called clearance.
CBD.
The mystery bag, everybody's gotten a black.
Oh yes.
Everybody's gotten a black dub
Yes.
bag, and you open it, and that shit brown. You smelled it at night under the
Yeah.
fucking tree, and it's like, ooh, this loud. And you get home, and you like, what the fuck
You
is
almost
this?
went to the mystery bag next to the one that you know is guaranteed. 'cause
That
it's
is
like,
called-
What's in that bag?
Clearance shelf weed.
Yeah.
That is the or the got him, got him. That's what that is
God
called.
forbid.
Beef
That
and
is-
Brock or something like that.
That's what.
Yeah.
But sneakers do it too. That's
Yeah,
why they
fair
got the
enough.
Nike outlet.
Oh yes. Okay.
That's what the Nike outlet is
What-
for.
Yo, I wish.
That
I
is
was
the
thinking
bottom.
about this
You
before,
don't
'cause
go to the Nike outlet to buy a pair of Air Forces. You go to the Nike factory.
I don't even think they have Air Forces in the outlet.
You go to the factory.
Mm.
The factory is where you spend hundreds of dollars for a pair of kicks.
I
The
didn't know you still
clearance,
get forces.
absolutely. The clearance is where you go to get the shit that don't nobody want. The Roches, the old beater dad running shoes, the size 15, 16, 17. That's what
Oh,
you
you
go to
tryna
clearance
play.
for. You ain't never gonna find a pair of fucking Gore-Tex ACGs at the fucking outlets unless they're a size 19.
Every now
my
and then
nigga.
you'll find a gym.
I really
like
want
the
to
Puma outlet. I'll find a gym in there.
Your size? You know where I used to get my kicks? Bob's discount on 22.
9.
No,
I used to hit that
it's
clearance
11,
rack.
but
Come through with some shit.
nobody. They don't have.
It's like the most
uh,
common size, 11, 12, right?
They don't.
Yeah, 10, 10 and a half,
They don't
something
sell
like
aromas anymore, and they happen to have one single pair of aromas. And I'm
And
like,
your size? That was the
what
fucking.
you got them in? Your size? Yes, I want them.
Then you walk out and somebody, yeah, what size is those?
My size.
Pop the top on the soda, nigga.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
What's your biggest sale?
Yeah.
My biggest sale, like individually from like doing those jobs, or just in general that I had a hand in.
In general, you had to go sell something and you made a profit. What's your biggest sale?
If I was to say personally, it'd probably have been a car. Like I think I sold like a car for like by myself. This was years ago. I think it was like $1,200.
How much you buy the car for?
I probably bought that car for like. I probably doubled up on that. So I think I bought it for like $650s, maybe $700.
How long you own it for?
Back then, I was going through cars like every 6 months.
That's
Running
hey,
through.
that's fair. That's a good.
I think my numbers is at like 10. Like the car I got now, which is it's a lease car or whatever. This is my like 11th car.
18, baby.
You on
I
18?
think I'm 18, 19, just about. And there's like 2 that I just won't bring back up in my
Oh,
life.
because we got to make a reel of all your car fuck up stories. Yeah.
Yo, 18. What's your biggest sale? And
Neon
I'm trying to
green
think, I mean-
Diamante.
The Diamante. I listened to that show again. That's a great story. I think a cell phone to some Jamaican dude in Newark got off like $800.
No,
What?
Damn.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and then
I was like,
Them iPhones back in the day.
Look.
he was like, yeah. I was like, it's gonna be $800. He was like, okay. I was like, bet.
I
You showed up by yourself
Yeah,
in Newark,
yeah. It was a daytime.
and you saw the iPhone.
Yeah.
We're just in the middle of the block.
It's
Yeah.
big as hell. He could get
He
that
probably
off.
thought you was the cops.
He
That's
could
why.
get that off.
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, nigga, meet
mean,
me
I
at the
was fine.
GameStop behind the
I was
counter in the
fine.
back room. That's what
I
you
mean,
gotta
I'm
meet
no,
me.
yeah, no, I'm not.
Fuck
I mean,
that.
I smell the situation going.
Thinking
bad,
about
bad.
it, really thinking about it, I sold some software. I'm not gonna tell you what software program is it. Look,
funny.
I'm gonna just tell you
Funny money.
that I found this software program on a. I found it on Alibaba. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I found this shit on Alibaba. People wanted this shit.
Yo, keep it gangster, baby.
Right? People wanted this shit. I thought it was what it really was. I don't know. I still don't know to this day. All right, so I put that ad on Craigslist because this program at that time cost like $700 up, like to get that CD. This is CDs. It's old. It's software. Everything is the cloud. You download shit now. So that program was like $700. I threw that shit on Craigslist. I threw that shit on eBay for like $400 or $500. Killing shit for a good 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks, just every day, back to back. I'm selling the same fucking program. You could basically like
You burning
burn
into
it
the
onto
disc.
a disc,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm selling that shit.
Got the
left
fucking
and right.
tower with 3 fucking ports in it.
I think I probably did like 5 to 6 bands off it in a matter of 2 weeks, and then I got that cease and desist.
Them people came a knocking. Them people
like,
came a knocking, and that's just what they'll do.
I remember going to this spot.
This nigga's a pirate.
Yo, this
You've been watching the Dukes of Hazzard.
yo, this
They got
guy
two,
found me.
2 jiggles today. The Dukes of
Jesus. This guy found me on Craigslist. I went to his store to upload it. This is the first time ever having to
Geek
do
Squad?
it. Nah. It was some kind of like, I think it was like a video something.
like
The
a
feds
loan.
didn't try to fucking get you to be on their side.
Bruh.
Like, yo, look, you're great. How did you do it?
They wouldn't been able to get. I was in that place for like 3 hours because I did not know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't. The keys that I had was wrong. I'm like, oh. I basically downloaded the free trial onto this shit.
It came
That shit
up
worked
5 bands
funny.
off a free
No, not
trial.
that one sale. That one sale
Oh,
was like
man.
$400, but like
That's crazy.
the total of all the sales was probably like around 5 bands.
I got
This is.
I got a couple, but I'll keep it like I got 2. One was a car. Actually, recently, man's had a and me, yo, you gotta know what you looking for, know your market. Don't just be fucking hopping in the shit regardless of what it is. Motherfuckers is out here buying Pokemon cards like, bro, they want this shit from 2001, not this shit from 2021. Like, know what the fuck you getting?
NFT
All right,
Pokemon.
so I sold a Charizard for $2 million, right? Nah, it's like, nah.
Charizard. Get the
So
fuck out of here.
so my boy was selling his truck. It was an old truck. It was a Dodge Dakota. I'm sorry, Dodge Durango, but the old body style.
Big
The
hunky.
bulbous, that junk.
Yeah.
It was the RT though, which is the super big Hemi engine, right? And that shit was a monster. I'm checking this shit out. I look on the windshield. He's got an inspector sticker. It used to be a federal car of some sort. And I'm like, a federal car? This shit had TVs in it, like for it was fully loaded, heated seats. Which back at that time period, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, yo, it needs a differential. I'm like,
What?
because it's all-wheel drive. So it still drives, but it won't link up to all-wheel drive, so it needs a
Okay.
front differential. So I'm like, call up my mechanic real quick. I'm like, all right. He's like, yo, give me 800. I'm like, do you, like, this shit been sitting. Like, I drive past here for the last year. You just been sitting. I was like, let me see if it starts first. If it starts, I'll really think about it. Jumped that shit in 15 minutes. I'm like, Took that shit around the block. I'm like, all right, the front diff don't link up. You could feel it when you're driving it. I'm like, all right. Call my mechanic. He's like, yo, it's gonna be like $800. I'm like, yo, how much you want? He's like, 800. I'm like, bro, I give you 5. He's like, all right, I'll take 5 for it. I'm like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Come back.
That was easy.
I'm like, bro,
Easy button.
Easy.
I give you 4. I'm in the car now.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah,
in-
that's terrible. That's
Shrewd
sneaky, nigga. That's sneaky.
Negotiations.
That's how you do it.
I learned from Ed Bullion.
That's how you do this.
I'm in the car. We done got it jump started. I gave him my car keys. I said, yo, just follow me back. I said, yo, I'll give you 4. He said, son. I said, bro, I give you.
You got him
I
to
said,
take
it's
it
the front
all the
diff.
way.
He said, all right, 4. He said, but they ain't got no plates though. I said,
You good.
once I give you this 4, it is my problem.
Yeah.
Give you 4.
You can get plates.
Got 4. Drove that motherfucker right to the store. Drove it right to the mechanic the next day. Mechanic's looking at him like, yeah, let me know. I'm looking under it. All the tires is brand new. That's the main. I'm like, yo, if worst case, the engine falls out right now, I can part this out. The tires and rim, chrome rims, and the tires was brand new, all-wheel drive vehicle. That's like a stack right there. So I got my money back in that. Mechanic calls me back. He said, yo, the front diff is fine. You needed a seal. It's going to be $300.
Oh Lord.
Drove that shit. I got a plate.
Donda.
I got a plate printed for $150, Didn't
Okay.
get it insured because I got the plate printed. And in Jersey, when you get a temp tag, you get 30 days. The plate covers you for 30 days, regardless if you got insurance or not. So I'm at $400 for the car, $300 to fix, $150 for the plate. I'm at $850. Drove the car. That motherfucker went through some gas, bro. $60, and I was
believe
going through that every 2 days, and I was wilding in that shit. Sold it for 3 bands.
Oh,
Dude,
that's nice.
Dude,
That's
there was that
nice.
silver one that I pulled up in front of your house that day.
That was a good
It was
car.
that I had that car for all of a week and a half.
That's
The
nice.
dude who owned it drove down his, and I guess it's like a community where it's like, yo, I own one of these. Mine is going. He came down. He ain't even test drive
It was
it.
like Jeeps, like
They're
Yeah,
like, yeah,
bro,
they know him.
he didn't even test drive it. He came down.
Looked at it.
He looked at it like this. Old Caucasian male with a couple teeth missing. He looked at it like this.
that's that
He-
smack for you.
Foot out the door, and then foot in the car. Hit the gas twice.
I think
Came
it.
around, he looked at the motor.
I think it.
I wanted 35. He said 3. I said, yeah. He said, all right, cool. Grab the title for me.
Woo! Woo! That's good.
Yeah, that's a good car though.
And
That's
you know
good.
the best thing, how I know that car was solid, I kind of wish I kept it because I would have been in a free car, wilding out, having fun. Now I'm thinking about it, I could have put an SRT motor in that bitch. Only one with an SRT motor in that
Now you
wilding.
going through $100
And
of
now,
gas
now,
every 2 days.
and now I'm going through 100 bands to make my dream come true. But he didn't even call me back. And you know, if anything happens on Craigslist, motherfucker, quick.
Oh yeah.
I know where you at. That's why when I do
I've
shit,
changed
Anything
many
small
a phone
enough,
number.
he's fixing.
I sell shit from the store because it's like I'm not trying to scam on you. Like I took this vehicle, I fixed it up. My mechanic went through it. I'm not trying to scam.
You kind of you're not scamming, but
Scamming
you're
to
using
me-
the presentation to like of the backdrop.
Yeah,
Well,
but you could.
this is real,
My
this is
my
spot.
fear is that you cause me an issue.
Yeah.
I don't want you coming back. I'm not one of these dudes. Yo, meet me. Where do you live? You live here. I live here. Meet me at some Walmart in the middle.
Yeah.
I would never do that because the moment I take that car, what if it's stolen? I don't know who
True.
you are. You calling me off a Google Voice number. At least with me, you come. It's like, yo, this is my business. Look, here's the car. I had plenty of cars. Yo, look, my G, this shit. This is wrong with it. This is wrong with it. This needs this. This needs this. This is fair value for the car. Shoot me a number. Now, if you're gonna come crazy, I know what the car is worth. KBB is telling me it's worth 5. I'm not greedy. I don't need to be up 4 bands. I could be up 2,800 and be just as fine. I could take that in quick flip. I'm up that in a week.
Absolutely.
I'm not sitting there for 2-3 months trying to milk this shit. Took that shit, went and bought that Versa. Started renting that shit out. Keep that. So that's probably my biggest flip. That and yeah, I think that's it. Probably that car. I probably sold like some furniture or some shit like that to really like bolster something up, but like that's probably it, yeah. Oh, Balenciagas. That was my biggest come up. Sorry, I lied. I take everything back. My girl at the time had a connect. Her boss was friends with the manager at the Balenciaga store in New York. So when they did a pre-sale, he was basically like, look, you and your employees could come to our pre-sale. Bro, I said, what's the limit? Because I'm sitting. I'm looking at my girl like, listen, I'm about to give you 10 racks. You better not get robbed on the train. She comes back, oh, you only allow 4 purses, like 3 clutch, 2 sneakers. I'm sitting there writing this. We about to milk this shit. Today,
Yeah.
1 day, 1 week, whatever. She go the first day, oh, I forgot something. We went back to the office. I'm livid. The fuck you mean you went back to the office? You ain't buy nothing? You got good merch sitting there. You ain't buy shit? It's going to be there tomorrow. She go tomorrow after work. Only thing left is like size 12s. I'm like, I can't even get nothing for me now, nigga. I wanted a fucking pair of Balenciagas and shit. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, fuck it. Buying up everything. Now, because everything is sold out, they're just like, take whatever. She go in with her friend on 1 night. I'm like, here's $100. Let me use your name.
Word.
She scooped up like 10 purses. My girl scooped up like 9-10 purses and like 6-7 pair of the low cut the original Balenciaga shoes. Nigga, I pulled up. She called me. She said, I hope you know you picking me up. I said, I'm downstairs, baby girl. Like, I'm already here. Like, I ain't never scooped you from the city before. I'm downstairs. Let's go. This shit real? She came down with them bags. I went
Right
straight
from the store. Is this real?
Rulala, Tradesy, and eBay. I'm talking, I paid $99, no tax, no sales tax. $99 on the Balenciaga shoe, $4.99 after eBay fees, after Tradesy fees.
Yeah.
And some of these pieces I didn't know at the time are just like a one-off. Like, even though it's the pre-sale, we not selling certain items in the regular sale. Like, this is it. Now thinking about it, I probably could have held on to some of them purses. Hey, Al, one more. Yeah. Got LV in the background, you heard? I probably, you know what the game might be now? Holding on to shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because I could have held on.
Yeah, but that hoarding shit is...
Nah,
but
don't hoard some shit.
Nah, don't hoard. But you come out with, let's say, a 2015 unused Balenciaga purse in 2021.
Yeah, something like that.
Somebody's going to be like, nobody else has got it.
Or like a Yankees placard from like the early
I feel like
90s.
certain things you got to be careful with. Like
these.
The Chinese.
When you want to see these again?
Chinese New Year's.
Nah, Jordans is different. Jordans is way
For
too
us,
oversaturated.
women in purses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like
fashion
my
does come back
sneakers.
around. Fashion, yeah, you probably good. Probably good holding shit, putting it all nice.
I can't stop buying sneakers.
Bring us back. Reel us back.
Oh, yeah, we don't know what Don's sale was.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What I do? What I do?
What's your biggest sale, baby, in life?
Biggest sale?
Something you sold. Lunch table, pack of gum. You came up 300%. What's your biggest sale?
Oh, it was Airheads for me.
Airheads?
Yeah.
Bubblicious.
I don't know, bro.
25 cents a piece, $1.50 for the pack, and I was stealing them from the corner store.
Allegedly.
I'm a con
Nah, I
artist.
got caught.
You a con artist.
I don't know about sales.
You sold something.
What's
Pair of kicks. You sold your fist to a nigga face for free.
You got paid ahead of time for a show that
come
you
on,
didn't
bro.
wanna
You was
do.
doing security. You was doing security with Danny. So I know you got something.
I'm about to play
I don't
Davies
know,
Paranoid.
bro. We gotta let this one go. We gotta let this go.
You got Donnie on the spot.
Let this go. I don't know.
You know, it's flashbacks from that time you threw that bat through that guy's skull who owed him
Don's
16
Corner
grand.
is up right now. Don's Corner. So
shower. On Don's Corner, you get shower. Shower, haze.
We had a round of fights last night. We're not going through all of them. But there's a new come up, bro. Patty Pimblett. Patty the Baddie. You guys ever heard
We
of this
hopping
guy
right
yet?
in. Okay, we hopping right into it. Go for it.
He's a new UFC. They've been trying to get him in the UFC for a little bit. I forget his old promotion. He's 16-3. Last night was yesterday during the day was his first UFC fight. He proved a lot because he got cracked. People thought he was going down. A couple times he came back and watched this dude in like victorious fast. It was phenomenal. And then he got on the mic after. Oh, UFC's got a new star. He's from Liverpool, so he's speaking that native tongue. You know what I mean? Like everybody likes that shit. They're like, oh, move aside, Connor. I'm the new whatever. Like it's real. I mean, I think that he's gonna be a star with some work. I mean, he's got work to do, but I mean, as far as what I saw yesterday, he's got a good chin. He's got to keep his fucking chin down though. Like when he's like grappling with these guys, he's leaving himself vulnerable to get hit. And he got hit a couple times. There's a few times you thought he was gonna get knocked out, and he kept rolling. So we like that a lot. Darren Till was the main event versus Derek Brunson. Till lost. I like Till a lot, man, but he's not showing us anything to bet on him anymore. He's not proving anything anymore. So it's tough seeing a guy like that I like a lot go out there and take a bath. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it wasn't a bad card. It was a lot of English fellas on there, and everybody won except Till. All the English heads won. We had college football yesterday. I had a couple of nice parlays, man. Oh, on the fights, I lost one, and that was the only one that I lost. Was the main event was Till. So what else we got? We got football starting next week. So we told you guys we're gonna keep track of each week to week. We're all gonna have our picks of each game, and we're gonna throw $20 each in a jar every week. and whoever has the best record at the end of the season wins. And then playoffs will do something different, but something to keep you guys, up to date with it. Yeah, it'll be fun, man. It'll be fun. So I mean, we got that. Baseball is coming to a close. Everybody's trying to get their final spot. We'll have more on that next week. We're trying to work on a big bookie episode because I know sometimes I talk about this stuff and you guys might not understand, like the money line spread over under. So we're trying to work on a full episode to go through the whole shebang and bang with a special guest.
I need to learn some shit.
You know what I mean? There's some stuff that I need to learn. Like I need to get better with the teasers and stuff. But I mean, it's just so vast as far as of like how you could bet on these now. You know, you could bet who like if this fight's gonna go over 2 rounds, 3 rounds, if it's gonna end by submission, which round. So I mean, now the possibilities are endless. Like it's not just money line, spread, and over under. There's a lot that you can do with these now. Versus before with these apps. I use DraftKings Sportsbook. So.
Give me your quick take on the Jake Paul fight. Real quick.
I watched it live, man. I don't know. I thought it was staged, honestly.
Yeah.
I think all of those.
Clips,
I mean,
highlights.
boxing is still so corrupt, bro. Even going back to, the earliest guys.
I don't think that was staged though.
You don't think that was staged? I think Woodley had him through the ropes and he stopped punching. Like, why did you stop punching? Like,
I mean, it's two different. You got a fighter of a different style fighting a boxer.
I'm not trying to play down Jake Paul. Jake Paul proved a lot. I mean, he beat. I mean, if it's real, he beat like a known puncher from the UFC who has wind. He wasn't gonna get tired.
But check. All right. So when he got old boy against the ropes, when he got Jake Paul,
he almost knocked him out through the ropes.
Right now, see his natural reaction is that a guy is falling to get on top of him. So that's probably why he stopped.
Yeah, I mean, Woodley's not a boxer. So I mean, the fact that he boxed a non-boxer in the first place, like I don't know how much praise I can give you until you box a boxer. You beat an internet star, you beat a retired basketball player who was coming for your head the whole time, which you're just gonna step back and counter. He beat Ben Askren, who's an Olympic wrestler who doesn't strike, and now like this one was gonna sell popcorn. So you want to fight Tyron Woodley, and the dude is an absolute mauler. You know what I mean? Like if he got his hands on Paul, it was over. You're not gonna do that, so we're gonna put gloves on and box. We're gonna do this my way. I mean, Paul did good. There was a. I think in like the 4th round, you could see his mouth open, like he was tired, but I mean, he was just stepping back and countering, and he jabbed more, which I thought the biggest difference in the fight was he was jabbing a lot more than Tyron was, which I think Tyron went to sleep with that. You have to establish the jab and have a certain amount of distance between you. Like Woodley was way back the whole time, like he wanted to throw kicks and shit, and you can't do that. You got to be in the pocket, move your head, move your feet, and he wasn't doing that. So I mean, I think that was the biggest takeaway from it. With if it wasn't staged, that was that's my 2 cents. Because this is Hollywood, man. Showtime is Showtime.
That's true. That's true.
They have El Prez and KFC doing the commentary. Like, how serious are we taking this, sir? Like,
I mean, it's becoming that thing where it's like, oh, this guy just keeps getting these.
You know what I want to see. You guys know who Corey B is, or no? On Instagram,
no.
He's like one of those. I don't know if he's on TikTok. I don't know anything about TikTok like that, but he does like those videos with his wife and his kid, like stupid shit in his like apartment or whatever. So he's fighting Paulie Malignaggi in October. Paulie Malignaggi is like a legit champ.
Everybody just trying to get their fucking
this dude
dollar.
is like he goes to not Gleason's. He goes to like some gym and like, like he moves well. Like he's probably just been like practicing. And shit.
Everybody trying to get
But
their dollar.
you're gonna go out there and fight. Paulie Malignaggi. He's one of my favorite guys from Bensonhurst. Like, and that's a real fighter. Like if Jake wanted to fight a guy like that, like closer to his size, like. If Andre Ward comes out, who like doesn't fight anymore, hasn't fought in a while, a guy like that who's eligible to fight a guy like Paul, and he's not gonna call out a guy like that. He's gonna get his clock clean. You know what I mean? All this Showtime money and these fireworks and robots are gonna be over. But I mean, it's entertaining. Like I got your hat, it's hilarious. So
I got your hat.
I got your hat.
He was supposed to fight him. He was supposed to fight My man, Floyd.
We back in Pursuit of Happiness. What we doing here?
Let's just get into what we buying. 'Cause we running.
What are we buying?
I'm gonna tell you this based off of this flood
Hot
thing.
Grill.
Huh? What?
Nothing. Go ahead. Shout out to Hot Grill.
Based off of this this storm that just passed through, I learned about I always wanted to get renter's insurance, right? I danced with it for a long time, and I just for some reason never
Shit,
made
like
the
$20
call.
a month.
Right,
Do it.
but at the same time, I'm also learning or have learned that renter's insurance or flood insurance period is separate. Is a separate insurance thing from even with businesses. You know, I knew it from business, but it didn't it just didn't click for me. Flood insurance is definitely something different.
You only gotta worry about flood insurance if you live in like a basement.
No.
One bedroom.
That's not true.
We have a basement.
That's not true.
I
There's a
ain't-
lot of
if
these
I-
people with no basements.
Did you guys
That's what I'm
did-
saying.
did
If you
see
live
the
in a
wall
basement,
collapse?
if you live in a basement or a one floor, yeah, and you're in a flood area, yeah. If I live on the third floor, I'm not
Yeah.
buying flood insurance.
Piers Manor is fucked down. That's a building. It's a whole
Yeah,
building.
but if you live on the fourth floor, your fucking mattress ain't wet. Or if your mattress is wet, that means there's 30 feet of water in your building.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Yeah, the building is fucked up.
Look, the first floor, yeah. Second
can't
floor,
say that shit.
the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh floor, I'm not buying flood insurance.
Did you guys see the news with the wall that collapsed in Cranford?
Yeah, I
saw
seen
that?
it. I watched it.
That was I have
That shit
a
was
mutual
crazy.
friend with that knows that person.
Oh
It's
yeah,
nutty.
He was
Yeah.
walking through it, and then that shit.
And then he goes, he's like, "Mom," like that was.
Yeah, he
Why?
probably lost his footing.
He's probably he's probably like flailing in the water at that point. Remember that dirty ass water getting
Yeah,
out?
he was walking through it. It was already like
It was
2 feet
already
high.
up his head. Yeah, exactly.
And then that shit, the wall just literally from the bottom up, just whang.
That
The
water
whole
must.
wave
That
came
water was
through.
probably up to the window.
Yeah,
That was spooky, man.
it's nuts.
It's also
Sorry.
the first
Go ahead,
floor.
though, my bad.
Yeah, shit,
I had to chime that in. That was
Insurance.
that was wild.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
insurance.
buying.
This week's buy is insurance.
Yeah.
I'm chilling this week. I ain't buying shit.
Are we gonna barbecue tomorrow with the team?
Barbecue tomorrow with
So
the
we're
team.
having there's a
What, for Labor Day?
no, Alan told us, there's a little party going on. We're gonna do that tomorrow. Or
Tomorrow?
not?
I thought
Party
it was
schmarty.
today.
You guys are off, right? Or no? You free?
Never off.
Never.
man.
We open, baby.
Labor,
Well,
that's
open
a
on
that's a
holidays.
smoking day.
What
People
time do we get
will-
off?
9 to 5 every day. But the store open till 11, so go check us out.
You guys gotta stay there till 5 tomorrow.
Come on, bro. This is business.
Alright, cuz that's
I
today.
want to
handle
That
business
thing is
today.
today.
No, that's something separate.
Oh,
My bad.
I thought
We're
you-
gonna talk off camera.
off
We
camera,
love
off
y'all.
camera.
Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead,
Why?
Kay.
But that's it. Everybody, it's the
Nah.
customer service podcast. What
That
you got
shit,
for that?
bit. Nah.
I know
that
that I
was it.
hurt you.
That shit.
I was a child trying to be a man.
Yo, it's the customer service podcast. Yo, we out.
Peace, loved ones.